Welcome back, everybody, to, episode 2 of what I'm calling AP Yaps. So today, I recorded this once, but it didn't go the way I wanted, and I think I need to plan these videos out a little bit more than I thought. But today I want to talk about a topic that I've been kind of dealing with for the past year or two now, which is I hate social media. And I have a very strong opinion on this that's very mixed, so stick around with me here on this topic because it's a little unclear to me still, but I do want to talk about it. I've got a couple topics here written down in my handy-dandy notebook. I do want to cover each one just to get my point across, I guess, here. See if anyone else can really relate to me on this one. This one's less of a life lesson and more of just something I've stumbled across and me trying to see if there's other people out there going through the same thing, I guess. First of all, I just want to say I had to stop looking at the screen time app on my phone. Is getting rough, and I know it was. In high school, it used to be around 2 to 3 hours, and I justified it. I said that I was bored in school, I'd get my work done early, and that was okay. Well, now I'm in college, and I have a lot more free time on top of working, and the number has just gone up. And I really can't justify it anymore. Like, I can't. I really can't. We're hitting like 4 to 5 hours now, and I know there's people out there that are hitting 10. Shit. Maybe even 11. And if you're hitting 11, you might be cooked. Maybe not. I don't know. Depends on if you're happy with it or not, I guess. I'm not. So like I said, I'm making this video because I'm hoping to reach an audience of people that might feel the same way as I'm feeling. And I'm starting to get tired of it. So to go back, I guess, in time a little bit here, I'm 21 at this point. Getting a little chopped. Maybe hitting unk status. Who knows? Say what you want. Definitely getting a little bit older. But I've been on the internet my whole life. So growing up, we had an Xbox at home. The online Xbox chats of the early 2000s were legendary, something to definitely remember. But with that being said, I had access to the internet from a really, really young age. I grew up with a sister that's older than me. Introduced to YouTube, introduced to social media, Facebook, MySpace. I wasn't old enough to use it, but I was there for it. I saw it. And it's kind of encapsulated a lot of the way my life has worked growing up, I guess. I think by the 4th grade, I had a touchscreen phone and signed up for Instagram, which is kind of crazy to think about. I don't think if I have kids, I've learned the lesson of not letting them do that and kind of keeping that away from them because that, in my opinion, that's a dark evil. The internet it needs to have like an age limit on it. Moving on from that, I kind of just wanted to talk about like the effects that I've started to finally notice. I think they've been around for a long time, but I think I've just now kind of like accepted them. I'm getting a lot of less motivation in life in general, whether it be learning or just to like do the hobbies I like. I really enjoy media, not social media, but media. So music. Honestly, I'll let YouTube slide. I like YouTube. Granted, maybe not the shorts, but I think social media has affected my motivation and even my attention span. I find myself coming home from work with a free day with many plans of things I want to do, whether it be productive, just like cleaning my room, maybe doing laundry, maybe getting some homework done earlier. But I kind of just sit there and without even thinking, whip my phone out, and I will spend 30 minutes just sitting there. And then I feel like shit after, to be honest. I'll go lay in bed. I'm not even tired. I'll just lay there. It's kind of got a chokehold on me. I'll make food and just scroll. I won't get anything out of it. I'll send stuff to my friends. We'll forget about it in a week. And I'm kind of just getting sick and tired of this day-to-day loop of something that doesn't matter. And I'm not sure exactly how I want to deal with that. Because I feel like the social norm is that you need to be on Instagram. You need to be on Snapchat. And if you're not, you're missing out. But are you really? Like I just said, I will send a video to my friends, and within a week, we forget about it. It's last week's news on the internet. That's ancient history. And I'm getting tired of it. It's a big time fill that means nothing. But unfortunately, it's the social norm. And I think it's about time I finally try to break through. I do want to share an experience with you guys that I've had, which looking back on is kind of wild. And I think it shows the chokehold that social media holds upon people. And maybe I was just in a crazy situation and maybe other people haven't experienced this. And in that case, that's fair. But I was in a past relationship where I decided it was time to take the plunge and delete my social media. I kept everything active. My account was still up, but I deleted it off my phone. Snapchat, Instagram. I don't really know if there's any other big ones I'm on, but I got rid of them. And in my relationship, my partner was actually upset that I wasn't on social media because they thought there was such a close connection on sending reels to each other and sending Snapchats to each other every day. And to me personally, that kind of speaks volumes to this generation. The fact that we're so tied into these companies that, force feed us this online slop that we feel hurt when other people don't interact with us on there. And it's funny because at the end of the day, those online interactions, in my opinion, through social media, mean nothing. You give it a week and you forget about it. You really do, man. You do. You're not going to remember the new Rizzler meme that your buddy's sending you. Shit, that one's old. It's been a couple months and that one's ancient history. I am hitting unk, my bad. But, it's a big waste of time. It really is. I think on top of wasting my time, it really kills my sense of accomplishment. I've been going to the gym for a while, and I feel like I've tried to build this space online where I'm getting motivational content. I'm trying to see others that are growing at the same time as me. I'm trying to learn what they're doing, and I'm trying to put it into play. But I can't help comparing myself to the people that I see being better than me. And this puts a really big damper on my day-to-day. Instead of, taking those tiny wins and appreciating them, giving myself credit, I see other people that are getting bigger wins than me. They're getting more out of it, and it makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. It makes me feel like I'm behind, and I can never just take a win. And that takes a toll on somebody. Whether it be my example of the gym, whether it be a passion project you have. I've been trying to get into music, just learning the piano. But seeing someone else just sit there and go crazy at it, that's cool. And I know there's people out there that can do that. But comparing yourself to that every day, it's not good. It's not. And I feel like that's what these apps are designed for, to pull you in and to not care. And it's unfortunate, but it's the reality we live in with social media. I go back to it again here at the end, but I really do want to get off social media. I think more long-term media is the thing for me. I can't watch a movie. I can't read a book without getting on my phone and just scrolling through Instagram real quick. It's a subconscious thing that happens, and I need to break that habit. My problem with it is I have this thought in my head that if I get rid of it, I'm gonna miss out. But I think it's time I break that barrier and realize that it doesn't matter. I don't need to know what the Rizzler's up to. I don't need to know what AJ and Big Justice are doing, I just need to worry about me for a while and the people around me. But the mental barrier is there. And I think I need to break it for once. It's not healthy. It's really not. The point of this video, and if you made it this far, I appreciate it, is to try to find other people that are going through the same thing. And if you found something that's helped you break through, I really want to hear about it. If you think the exact opposite, and you think social media is a great thing, and you think that it needs to be a part of our day-to-day, let me know. I'm all here for it. I would love to hear other people's side to this. But for now, I do just want to keep my point clear. Even though I might not completely understand why or how to get out of it, I hate social media. I do. And I think it's time I start limiting myself for sure and going towards more productive things in my life. So this has officially been the second episode of AP Yaps. Unfortunately, my Sony camera died, so we're using my pretty bad webcam with some great lighting. I chopped my hair up compared to the last video. It's been like a month or two. My hair was going crazy. It was curling in the back and stuff. It was not a good look. But yeah, if you guys like this and you want to see more, send me some topics in the comments that maybe I can talk about, or maybe we can just talk about it in the comments, or if it's good enough, maybe I'll make a YouTube video on it. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe and like, And I don't know when, but I'll probably see you guys in the future. Thanks for stopping by.